Hello, my name is Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. Today I'm going to be seeing ALOHA. ALOHA. It's called ALOHA. This is going to be fun. It's starring a bunch of Oscar nominees. It's got Bill Murray in it. It's some sort of romantic comedy of sorts. You know how I love romantic comedies. They're my favorite genre. I'm hoping this isn't too painful. You know, something funny. You know how in with bad comedy movies, not that this is a bad comedy, that I say the audience was probably high. Because that's how I justify them laughing at it. Like, I don't know, I see Scary Movie 5 and I say the audience had to have been high. I see Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 and I say the audience had to have been high. With this movie, I'm almost certain they actually were high. Because during the opening credits, it's showing a bunch of stock footage of Hawaii and space-related things. And, you know, it's just being pleasant and nice. It has a ukulele song being sung in Hawaiian, and it's just calm and pleasant, and the guy's going, la, 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 la. You know, nothing much. And part of the song, like at the end of the song, he chuckles. He goes, ha, 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 ha. And half of the audience broke out into laughter. I'm not joking. That's all that happens. It wasn't a joke. I don't think they were intending you to laugh, but half the audience laughed. That's the only explanation I can think for that. It's like, you must be just off your rocker if you're laughing at that. What do you want? Basically, this is your typical romantic comedy movie, you know, with all the same story plot lines, including liar revealed moment. All of it's there. Only difference is much better actors and a slightly pretentious director. And that's really it. The movie feels Hawaiian. It feels laid back. It's like, we're so relaxed. This whole movie's relaxed, it's soft, don't think too hard about it, just accept our anti-capitalist message, man, and don't worry about it. See, I suppose if you're into that, it is a rather relaxing film, although that doesn't really help the tension in there, I must say. It doesn't feel like much has weight to it. Yeah, and then there's some other stuff, like, of course the main part of the movie is the romance being sprung there, of course, and the troubles with that, and I understand that, but what they use as kind of a way around, what am I trying to say, like a bracketing tool, I suppose, just to give justification for why these people are here, is that the guy character, who I think was the American sniper with the crazy eyes, that guy, he's involved with a guy who's a private investor who's like trying to build his own space station, or like space launch center in Hawaii, so he can launch his rocket ships and do satellite stuff. And then, like, we later find out, and by later find out I mean they hint vaguely, that there's a sinister purpose behind what he's building, like it has a weapon on it. Later they say it's a nuke, but they kind of show it off as a death ray for some reason. And yeah, Bill Murray, evil billionaire, whatever, plays the jackass. What do you expect? But it's just confusing because, like, he has a weapon of some kind, and he's doing it for some reason, and then like eventually he just launches it and they don't even have the land yet. They aren't even using it for the launch, so I'm wondering what half the movie was even about then. And they treat it like the climax, but we don't even know for sure that there is actually weapons on that damn thing until afterwards. Like, they just vaguely hint that there might be. And then, like, afterwards they say, oh, he could have started his own country or something. I'm not making this up. It's literally that confusing, that part. And in the movie's credit, they do try to subvert that. And I get it, but to me it's not well subverted. It's not out of my mind. Instead, it's just annoyingly simplified to a point where it's confusing. And that would be one of my main problems. But the acting is very good in this, for the most part. From everyone... To me, I think the guy who plays the main character in this, I think he just rubs me the wrong way. To me, he has the crazy eyes. When, after American Sniper, when he was at the Oscars, the entire time he had his crazy eyes on. It just freaks me out. And in this movie, he has a line like, in all my experiences, I have found nothing is better than fun. And to me, that's how he sounds. I'm just like, oh, God. Don't look directly at the camera like that, dude. But, yeah, whatever. There's a kid with an Oedipus complex in here. That's weird. Like, he's like, I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to date my mom. What else? I had a few more things on it. Just yeah, it's a pretty relaxed film. Not too much to it. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think The Amazing Spider-Man 2, like the trailer for it, might have invoked a revolution of trailers that promise something will be a big part of the movie. But it only happens at the very, very end. I'm serious. Like, you know, Amazing Spider-Man 2. There's a controversy with the Rhino because the trailer made it seem like he'd be a main character, and he showed up at the very, very end. Yeah, that's bullshit. Paul Blart Mall Cop. They made a thing about in the trailer. There was a thing about he's meeting that lady on the horseback. Very, very end. Nothing to do with the story. This movie, they promise Alec Baldwin. Very, very end. Nothing to do with the story. It's like, is this some sort of trend? First you promise us rhinos, then you promise us horseback police officers, then you promise us Alec Baldwin. When will it end? When will it end? I don't know. I really don't. So that's my recommendation. If you're just looking for something kind of relaxed, not too tension-filled, some pretty good performances, yeah, check it out. And until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you've been watching A Dyer-Situation.